Hello, guys. Okay, so now we're going to look at a rare case. Okay, here we have something a bit odd. What do you notice about this equation? That's right, we've got x on the bottom here, okay, which isn't really normal. We always had x on the top, up here, or on its own, x plus, never on the bottom. So what do we do now? Well, it's 10 divided by x. So, you know, we still have the exact same rules, but most of my kids struggle with this for some reason. Um, they always try to like multiply by like 10 or divide by 10. If I was going to divide by 10, and it's not going to affect this x. That's still going to be 1 over x or something over x. So, what has to happen when there's an x on the bottom? It needs to be moved. Okay, you can't solve it. You can't solve this keeping this x on the floor. We're gonna have to move it to the top, and we do that by getting it on the other side. So we say let's multiply both sides by x. Okay, so I'm gonna put x here as well. And if you see now what's going to happen, we've got x times 10 divided by x. Boom, these x's cancel. So it's the same technique. We're cancelling the bottom. Okay, so we do that by multiplying by the bottom. And we get 10 equals 2x. And now we've seen this before many times. We've got 2 times x. Opposite of that is dividing by 2. Like that. And we're going to get 5 equals x. These cancel. The left hand side is 5. And there you go, you solved it. Okay, very nice. Let's have a look at another one of these. What if I've got something slightly harder? What if I've now got, let's go slightly move down. What if I've got 4 over x plus 1 equals 6? What do we do now? Alright, you're thinking, alright, same thing, let's multiply by x. So we multiply by x this time. I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Now I've got x times 4 over x plus 1. These don't cancel. You can't do this in this case because it's divided by x plus 1. You can't just get rid of this x without getting rid of the 1. That's not how fractions work. So what we have to do, we have to multiply both sides by not just x, but the whole thing on the bottom. Okay? This is 4 divided by all of x plus 1, whatever x is plus 1. So we multiply by whatever x is plus 1. That's our trick. Just multiply by what is on the bottom. So I'm going to say x plus 1, I'm multiplying all of this by x plus 1. Which means, of course, I'm going to multiply the right hand side by x plus 1. I'm going to put brackets here because the 6 is multiplied to all of the x plus 1. Okay. Cool. So now what happens is this x plus 1, we've got x plus 1 times 4 divided by x plus 1. They're going to cancel finally. And we're going to get 4 equals 6 x plus 1. Okay, now we're not quite done. And this is going to come as a surprise. You might know already, but there's something called expanding the brackets, which is what we're going to have to do here. Expanding brackets. I'll explain this in a later video later. I'll just show you how to do it now. It's not too complicated. This is 6 multiplied by everything in the bracket. So we multiply by the first thing, and we multiply 6 to the second thing. So we're going to be left with 6x plus 6. And on the left is going to be 4, just like always. And now we go ahead and solve. As we usually do, our x is on the top. We've done this before. Let's move the 6 over. The plus 6, so we do minus 6. So we get minus 2 on the left, because 4 minus 6. And I'm going to get 6x on the right. Okay, and now what do? What's annoying me? The 6. The 6 is annoying me. It's 6 times x, so the opposite of that is dividing by 6. So we divide by 6. Boom. These 6's cancel. Minus 2/6 equals x. This can be written as minus 1/3. But don't worry, that's just simplifying that down. That's good as well, okay? We're here to teach you algebra. Okay, good. All right. And now you'll be ready for all cases of algebra. This is a tough example which most of my kids get wrong, but now you won't get that wrong. Okay, see you in the next video.